I'm Tobias Scrumm, and this is Fight Juice, where we answer the tough r/who-would-win questions using nothing more sacred than my arbitrary opinion. Now let's get our fight on, shall we, Sally?
U/Obi Wan Kenobi asks, who would solve a homicide faster between Adrian Monk and Sean Spencer? The case assigned to the detectives to pick one at random is the case from Monk's pilot, Mr. Monk, and the candidate. The two are given equal access to evidence, information, etc. Who solves it first?
At 42 minutes, Spencer has more consistency on his side, but Monk is able to come in both under and over, so it's about a wash. I'd call this a tie. Next.
U/Lissaman asks, are there any kaiju characters that Ming Lee, turning red, can beat? Obviously Ming would lose to Godzilla, Kong, and the other top and mid-tiers. Are there any other kaijus that Ming could beat?
I am confident that Ming Lee destroys Manila Godzilla, and then police get called for child endangerment. Next.
U/Jordos asks, Daniel LaRusso vs Obi Wan Kenobi. Both at their prime, Obi-Wan with his lightsaber and full suite of force power vs Daniel LaRusso with his crane kick, perfect timing and pressure pointy strikes. The arena is the All Valley tournament.
Now you see, my initial thought was to say, obviously Kenobi. He's got the force and a lightsaber. But this is taking place in a tournament setting, and Kenobi... I can't imagine Kenobi cheating. Like, that'd be weird, right? Just using the force in, like, a competitive scenario. Like, no lives are on the line. This is for funsies. Kenobi doesn't seem to strike me as the kind of person to use, like, abuse the force in such a way. So I think this is actually a way closer fight than anyone can imagine. Which would then mean that we're going down to, like, fighting skill. And most of Kenobi's combat training is with a lightsaber. Not to say he doesn't have any without, just he is a predominant sword fighter, not a... He doesn't throw fists, is what I'm saying. Where LaRusso absolutely does. And feet. So I'm going to have to go with LaRusso on this one. I think he legitimately has the edge in this setting. Specifically this setting. Next.
U/Total Trash Mammal 72 asks, Mr. McGregor is replaced with Conor McGregor. Is there any way Peter Rabbit can rob from his farm? Use any version of Peter you want. Peter has a month of prep time. Conor has any equipment a farmer in Peter Rabbit's time period would have, except for guns. Peter can get help from his family and other forest animals.
McGregor spends so much time off the farm it's practically abandoned. Although when he does show up, he just swings at everything, thinking they're either an old man or a bus. Next.
U/Silver Scoundrel asks, Pyramid Head, Silent Hill, vs Scorpion, Mortal Kombat. Who wins in a straight-up fight? If it depends on which versions, then you can choose the most interesting matchup, because there's a lot of games, movies, etc.
Pyramid Head is the manifestation of a dude with, like, no combat skill, where the other one's, like, a ghost ninja? Zombie ninja. Resurrected ninja? Regardless, he's a supernatural ninja. So, just from skill alone, and, like, ability, Scorpion has those. I don't really see much of a competition here. Next.
U/Denwithan_N asks, Red Guardian on acid, MCU, vs Abomination, drunk as fuck, MCU. Shang-Chi convinces Alexei to fight in a tournament in Macau. The finals are Red Guardian vs Abomination. Alexei is drugged before the fight. Abomination has always had a drinking problem. KO to win.
Red Guardian leaves the combat zone fighting something only he can see, maybe Captain America. Abomination, slow to start the fight, is confused, then thinks it's hilarious. Abomination by DQ. Next.
U/Barith the Barbarian asks, Robute Gilliman vs Urza Planeswalker.
old school walkers were effectively gods. So powerful, in fact, that they couldn't actually show up in the game until they fixed them in the mending. Guilliman, although a beefy boy, and pretty smart in some ways, is just a beefy boy who's smart in some ways. I don't think he has the ability to really stand up against Urza. They're not on the same playing field, so gonna have to give this one to Urza. That's it for this episode. If you feel that a fighter has been mistreated or misrepresented, please email us at ScrummMedia@gmail.com for your chance to redeem your favorite fighter. But until next time, stay curious, my friends.